You see, when people think of success, they talk about talent, strategy, hard work. But consistency, it's often seen as boring. Here's the truth. Consistency isn't loud, but it's lethal. It's the secret ingredient behind every overnight success story. And yet, it's the part most people skip. Think about it. Cristiano Ronaldo didn't become a legend from one training session. Oprah didn't build an empire by showing up just when she felt like it. What separates the top 1% from the rest isn't motivation. It's the ability to keep showing up even when the cameras are off, the likes aren't coming, and nobody's watching. And here's what nobody talks about. Consistency is uncomfortable. It's repetitive. It challenges your patience. It tests your belief. Let's break the myth. Consistency doesn't mean perfect effort every day. It means some kind of effort, even when it's just 20%, even when you're tired, even when you feel like quitting. Most people think, if I'm not going 100%, it's not worth it. Wrong. Real consistency looks like this. Writing even when it's just one paragraph. Training even if it's just a 10-minute run. Creating content even when no one is liking, sharing, or subscribing. Because what you're doing isn't just building a habit. You're building identity. Every time you show up, you're telling your brain, this is who I am. And that's how you win. Quietly, slowly, repetitively.
Let me hit you with something real.
Most people don't fail because they're weak. They fail because they expect fireworks from small beginnings. Consistency doesn't give immediate results. It often feels unrewarding, but it's in those moments when you're questioning if it's worth it that the foundation is being laid. Here's the formula. Small effort times repetition times time equals massive results. You won't notice the change at first. But the person who started with you and quit in week 2, you're now 90 days ahead. That gap compounds. That's your advantage. It's not about being the best. It's about lasting the longest. Let's talk science for a second. Every action you take builds a neural pathway in the brain. The more you repeat an action, the stronger the path. Eventually, it becomes automatic. That's habit. But most people stop before that happens. They don't give the brain enough reps to internalize the new behavior. Consistency isn't about willpower. It's about automation. Here's the hack. Reduce friction. Make it easy to repeat. Don't aim for perfect. Aim for repeatable. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You don't hype yourself up for that. You just do it. That's where you want your goals to get to. Whether you're building a brand, starting a business, chasing a dream, approach it like a footballer in training. They don't always play matches, but they show up to every training, drills, routines, discipline. Your podcast, your YouTube channel, your creative grind needs the same treatment. Here's the mindset. I'm not doing this to get applause today. I'm doing this so I don't choke on game day. Every upload, every blog, every design, every small step is a rehearsal for greatness. And guess what? Even if the crowd never cheers, you're building something bigger. Resilience, identity, ownership. Before we wrap, here's what I want you to leave with. Consistency is compound interest for your goals. You don't need to be extreme, just consistent. Progress doesn't always feel like progress. The gap between winners and quitters is reps, discipline, and motivation. And here's the one line I want you to tattoo in your mindset. The boring stuff done daily builds the legendary stuff eventually. Repeat that. Live it. Be that person. That's it for today's episode of Mental Matchday. If this hit home, do me a favor, share with someone who's on the verge of giving up. Let's remind them it's not about being flashy, it's about being faithful to the process. Subscribe, rate, drop a comment, and until next time, stay mentally sharp, stay consistent, and remember, legends aren't made in a moment. They're made in moments stacked up daily.